What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Man, these folks out here are funny, bro. Like, really funny. They be doing everything wrong, literally every day, and then they'll sit there and look at you like, "What are you looking at me for? Mind your business. Worry about you. All y'all doing everything wrong in the first place. It's a fact." I don't know, bro. They got to get it together, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's always like just I don't know. This is crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. Hell is that? All right.
You ain't making no coherent sense, dog.
So what's up, folks? How's everybody doing? Batman runs the streets. You already know about this. Like I said, we do everything right over here. We do everything right. I am the boss. I am the champ, and it's that simple. And I'm winning nonstop. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's just hilarious, bro. It's just I don't know. I just think it's funny how people want to do things wrong over and over again, and like they know what the issues are, but they leave the same issues for other people to deal with every day. It don't make no sense. That was a honk. Mini honk. Walk signs on. Back cross sign. Like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna
Sticky,
be.
it looks like the chat is
That's
open
right.
today.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Birthday's tomorrow, dog.
Every time that I get a little bit depressed, I just remind myself, well, at least I'm not Mike Zaha. Ah! Oh, for real. That's right. At least I'm not Mike Zaha. It's going bad. It's going better when I'm not Mike Zaha. Ridiculous. That boy wants to be my twin. Wants to be just like me, just like his daddy. I'm everybody's YouTube daddy. I got too many sons out here. Ridiculous. It is ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I really can't. All right. Do 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 do. All right. So I already said how I feel, right, about every situation, right? But we're gonna give him another chance here, right? I stand on everything I said. See, this is the thing: is that people want to have a fake culture and a fake dichotomy. Okay. Next thing I want to say too is I'm a grown man. I don't ask permission for nothing to do anything. I do what I want to do and what I need to do, and I do things the right way. So when y'all have your mishaps and you be not doing things the right way, that's fine. I'm going to do it right and fix it for myself. That's right. That's how it works. You understand? That's my whole issue is that, a lot of folks they start problems and issues, then they want to look at you when you don't put up with it and don't respond well, right? Or do what you need to do. Yeah, that's how it works. Like get your act together, get it straight, get it right. You understand? See, if y'all would ever just fix your own problems and issues, right? Well, then it'd be easier on other people, right? But I'll tell you right now, I'm 35. I'm about to be 36 tomorrow. I changed everything in my life, and I've changed a lot as a person. I've grown, I've evolved, and I'm gonna make sure everything is right for me, no matter where I go, what I'm doing. I'm gonna make sure that things are right. If people try to start doing mishaps and weird behaviors and weird stuff like they do every day, well, that's
Hey, babe, he says that he's grown and changed and evolved over the years.
No, you gone downhill, bitch. You gone downhill. Somebody let CIA know the chat is open.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
for you. Seriously,
I
I'm a grown
can.
man, bro. You understand? Ain't nobody gonna tell me how nothing goes. I don't care where I'm at. I for sure don't care about corporate America. No, we are gonna do things my way. You understand? Always. So,
Are
like I
we?
said, I'm the CEO of my own media company, right?
Oh
I'm
my
CEO
God.
of several of my companies. I keep them all ideas, right?
Oh,
And this
it's
is why I'm a
closed?
more
Okay, I thought it
successful
was
CEO
open.
than anybody in the world. 2 day.
It looks open.
Well, let me
Well, I really
refresh.
think they just can't get it
Okay, yeah,
together. I mean, it's embarrassing, man.
it
It's
just
down
needed
like
to be
crazy, bro.
refreshed.
Like legit.
Wow, you already closed it?
I mean, maybe people are tired, exhausted like I am. I mean, that's fine, but that's no
It
excuse.
may have still
You know what
just
I mean?
been showing as open since before we started it. It just hadn't updated.
No excuse. Well, let's go ahead and give Mr. Walford another chance here. Let me go message him real quick. Hold up.
Oh, please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this a Wofford Tyree Sneak compliment? Yeah. Somebody go get Frost.
I think she's eating her food.
No, that's way more important. The Woffords or Tyree Sneed, even if they do get together.
The Woffords are coming. The Woffords are coming. Wow, this is riveting.
God damn.
Fucking Joey.
Yeah, and yet here we are.
Yeah, I know. We have a job to do. We take our job seriously, damn it. And I want some Swiss rolls. Yet I don't want to walk all the way into the kitchen to get Swiss rolls. I wish I could train one of our little dogs to go get Swiss rolls, but I know that they would just eat the Swiss rolls. Is that right? Would you eat it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it now, man. It's extra hot out here today.
Good.
That's part of the issue. No wonder I'm feeling like this. I'm just tired, man, and it doesn't help being in the seat. Get some water in my system a little. Ah, man, it's bad today.
Just consider that training for when you sit at the right hand of Sarton.
Woo! And I was out in it talking to my friend for a while. We had a really good talk today about God and all this stuff going on online with all you demonic folk. Talked about all of it.
Joey, is the friend in the room with us right now?
But yeah, that's the funny thing about down here, man. They want to act some way about everything, and then when you don't put up with it, they want to act surprised. Y'all know what it is. You know where you at. United States of America. We don't put up with nothing. We tell you what to do. Know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. It's all good, man. People make mistakes. Don't worry about it. We're going to get it right for you. Yeah, every time. Trust me on that. That's the thing. At some point, you just get tired of negligence. You just get tired of ignorance. You get tired of dealing with people who want to act like they can't think and want to, act some way. Like, no, that's your answer. It's just odd. Like, if you feel some way, man up, woman up, and say how you feel. If not, I mean, no excuse. Feel me? But I gave him the link. Like I said, if they come on here, he comes on here, they'll have to follow the rules completely, or I'm going to ban the account. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, that's my thing. They were saying that, like, I get it. They said they got to go panhandle and get food for the dog and all that. It's just, I just don't get it, man. I don't know.
I get it. I just don't
understand.
get it.
But at the same time, I kind of do. Times are tough, man. It's hard when the world forgets about you. That's why I'm not going to quit being passionate. I try to help everybody I can.
Compassionate. You've already said that when you get millions of dollars, you're not going to help anybody. You're on record.
You know what I mean? I'm just going to say the truth and say what I see and what it is and how I feel. That's all. So as long as you can deal with that, we good. But That's the thing. I don't got time for this slow vibrational, take all day, you know, just the acting, the energy that people in the community and people on here, how they want to act like they don't get it. What's confusing? Ain't nothing confusing. But I stood up to everybody. I stood up for myself. I stood up for all of you people out there. If you're a real person just trying to make it, I stood up for you.
I think after his manic episode yesterday, he's a little down today. That plus the sun's beating down on him.
So congratulate me.
Very low
Like I said,
energy.
we have a PayPal, Cash App, and a Venmo. You can still donate. There we go. Honks on the highway.
Honks on the
You still
highway.
donate. These folks, they get
I'm
mad
gonna
every time I tell
Batman
them they
all
can't afford a
day
hot dog
long.
because it's the truth. You want to buy me a hot dog right now? I think they're about $3 to $4, and I can stop and get me a hot diggity dog. You let me know.
Wait, are you saying you can't afford a hot dog, Joey? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You show me how big of a fan you are. And if you're a real Batman fan, if you're an obsessed Batman fan, you can buy the Obsessed Batman fan membership. That's right. We have that to offer for all you stalkers out there. That's right. And I got a lot of them. All right, hold on. Oh. Do, 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 do. The Batman. Batman doing Batman things. Batman. 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 Do, 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 do. Oh, hot as hell. Hot. Oh, man. This is blazing today. Like, real talk, you could cook a fried chicken out here. Seriously. You wouldn't even need a pan. You could cook an egg out here. Easily. Unbelievable.
Where would you cook it, Joey? On the
Got
sidewalk?
it.
Just in your hand? Where?
Yes, and you, the straggler in the back here, you're entitled to. How long are we going to take here? They start slowing down. I'm telling you, they just want to get in your way. There you go. There you go. Geez, it looked almost like Mike Mills. Like he hadn't worked out in the past 60 years. That's the other thing, man, on this network, man. There's a lot of old folks, a lot of old fogies. I'm like half y'all's age. I'm still young. I'm about to be 36. Woo! It's going to be my birthday tomorrow. Birthday boy, birthday boy, birthday boy. Have a birthday bash. A monster smash. Right?
You're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese, Joey. You're gonna get your free burger.
Because it's a mesh. A monster smash. I've heard that song before. Man, I remember when Halloween, when I was
I
little,
think you're
man, that
muted,
was the
babe.
biggest deal to me, bro. I was in my own world. I'd sit there by myself, like in McDonald's or wherever I was at. But I was just so happy. I was entranced with all that Halloween stuff. And vampire, I've always had an interest in vampires. That's what's so crazy. God done made me one. I always thought they were super cool. That's the thing. Like in your life, you'll be attracted to the concepts that have to do with you and your future. That's what these folks don't get. I remember I had like little werewolf thingies.
I think you're muted, babe. I can click your unmute. There you go. Hi.
Hi.
What were you saying about his vampirism?
Oh, that he's retarded. That's all. That is.
Oh
all.
yeah.
Like little action figures or something like that. I think they're like the mini caricatures, like the real small ones. I just remember I was in my own world. I was listening to all them little Halloween tracks.
We
and
know
like,
you were in your own little world, Joey. It's called schizophrenia.
it was so cool to me. Like I would just like create my own world. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of why I'm so good at what I do. It's just this is like with all out, you know what, fair, But that's why, because when I was a kid, they just kind of put me in this room, and I'd have my little toys. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, Joey?
Been the same kid my whole life, and
Were the walls padded, Joey?
they just put me in a little room. It was like a closet.
They put Joey in a little closet. Okay.
I remember it vividly as a kid. I remember I was like, I don't know if I was like kind of sad, but like I still liked it. I don't know, it was weird. I went through a lot at that time. I remember like I went through some trauma and stuff, like serious stuff with all these evil people in my family, the same ones, I think. It's hard for me to remember everything that happened, but I know like a lot happened and it was all traumatic. I had a traumatic childhood and I don't realize it because I forgot.
I had a traumatic childhood and I don't realize it.
God kind of just erases my memory of bad stuff and I keep pushing forward. But I remember being in that closet or that little room. It was like a mini room, probably a closet or something, but to me it was fairly big. It was big enough for what I was doing, playing with my little toys. And that's kind of how I got so good at doing all this stuff, though, because it's like I'd just be in there with my little creator energy.
With my little creator energy in your forgetting closet.
And I'd just be playing with my toys. Wouldn't be bothering a soul in the world just like I don't now. I just go into my little room and create my own worlds with my toys and have them go up against each other and do all sorts of weird stuff, you know? And then I was obsessed with trains too, which is kind of interesting because that kind of makes me think area, and I think that's where Batman was. I wonder if I'm Batman reincarnated and if Batman existed in Tartaria, because I know they had trains. I think trains were a big thing in Tartaria. That's what I think. And I think they ran better too. See, I think Tartaria had free power, free energy. I think that's what this is all about. That's the thing. Y'all want to talk about Tesla and you want to try to make money off Tesla, but there's nobody money to be made off Tesla. You know, it's all a selfish operation. I mean, Tesla, they stole the name from Nikola Tesla. Tried to take his ideas and ruin them.
The coal of Tesla?
He's trying to say Nikola.
I know.
But he says Nicola.
Oh.
Because he's retarded.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't steal the name, Joey. They named it after him. Because they're an electric car company, and Nikola Tesla did a lot of work with electricity. And see how it kind of flows, kind of like electricity.
Revamp it, right? And what Tesla was figuring out, and he did figure out, I'm convinced, was free energy. Free energy. That the energy in the universe, the cosmic energy, is what we can use, the energy that's right here. That it's not just air we're breathing, it's energy. And that you could use this free-flowing energy to power entire cities. Okay? And that's what I think Tartaria was doing. I think that they had
You mean
free
like
energy.
the electric companies?
Meaning no coal, no gas,
Kind of.
no pollution. Just free energy. And I'm trying to learn, and maybe God will show me in time how that works, how that's possible. And I don't know. I think it's not as complicated as people think because people always overcomplicate things. I've noticed that. They want to talk about stocks, but they overcomplicate it. They want to talk about being Batman, but they overcomplicate it. They want to, everything y'all overcomplicate.
Nobody talks about being Batman. It's not a thing that happens.
Okay. So you want to talk about fitness, but you want to overcomplicate it. That's the first sign of a lack of intelligence. That's why when them fools be doing that, trying to pay me a couple of bucks to say something that's not there. So what? That's the thing. I mean, you got to have a voice over here first. That's all. I mean, you know, you're just talking to yourself and paying me in the process. So cool. Keep it coming. Feel me? But I did 50 full extension pull-ups today, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. That's going to be another world record. So that'll be 16 when I get over 105 full extension pull-ups. And I know I can do it. That's a big deal. Like that ain't no joke because I already did 200 pull-ups. They're all legit. But full extension to do 105 plus, I got to do at least 106 because I got to break the world record. I'm going to do it. Mark my words. Just like I told you with the original record. I hold 15 world records. They're on camera. They're on the channel. That's it. See, the only conversation that can be had is how the hell did you do all
You hold nothing.
this? How the hell are you this amazing? This is what folks don't get. You want everything to come from these leagues, to come from pampered individuals. They can never come close to me, especially strength wise. They don't have the discipline I have because they didn't come up raw, rough, rugged, and raw like me, like Tupac said. They aren't a thug. See, I'm a street thug. I'm an actual gangster. You understand? We didn't come up the same. None of y'all. We didn't come up the same. We didn't come up in the same environment. The environment y'all think is the hood is some cleaned up, dilapidated, fake, snobby, wannabe like suburb projects, right? Where all the riffraff they brought in after they cleaned up the hood and got all the real dudes from the hood out of there. That's what happened. Like I said, I was the only one who tried to stand up for actual ghettos and hoods, and I did. But I can only be there and do what I'm doing for so long. I can't just stand there forever, you know. So eventually they were gonna come in and do what they do. That's the problem, man. None of you folks have the heart or backbone to stand up to your government, but I do. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Hold on.
Hold up.
So, like I said, it's all pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. Oh yeah, I got my popsicles still today. I'm gonna have one in a minute. Probably have two of them. I ate like 3 of those yesterday, and some ice cream. Real talk. I'm telling you, when I eat, I gotta eat. I eat all sorts of stuff. I eat peanut butter.
Joey,
Got all
Pop
that.
Tarts are
Man.
just sugar water. That's
Get
not
everything
eating.
I need. Everything, boy. Girl, you're what I need. And I can't even front, I'm wildin' now. And you know you could calm me down. You make it I like when you're around. Joker, you're what I need. Girl, you're what I need. And I can't even front, I'm wildin' now. And you know you could calm me down. You make it I like when you're around. Girl, you're what I need. We'll get a Ray J. Ray J ain't coming close to me. Boy, yeah, too serious? Yeah, Ray J who? Ray J is a joke. Yeah, nothing better. Super simp. Y'all be so funny how you be entertaining these simps. Y'all be so funny how you be entertaining the culture. See, that's the problem. That's why you got these dudes produced out here like Rob Wack that really think they somebody. You're a joke. You're never ever gonna amount to nothing because you aren't anything and you know it. The dude can't even get through a sentence without saying I ain't nothing, right? Because you already know. You know, it's not. Those aren't my issues, Mr. Rob Wack. Those are your deep insecurities, like a female. I said you sure got a lot of. There we go. A lot of female tendencies. We go. Anyway, you got a lot of female tendencies for a dude that claims tough. I'm just saying. A little odd there, don't you think? Yeah, like I said, I work hard every day. Being Batman, I'm the real Batman boy. Never gonna be one like me. Never be anything like me. Nobody will never do it. Don't even try. Don't even go crazy thinking about it. You can't be the Batman. But yeah, like I said, I'm a boss. I do boss things. I make boss moves. About it, man. It is what it is. Why is that itching? No. Girl, you're what I need. uh, that one boy was shook the other day. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd be addressing everybody. Do what I want to do out here. Care about none of you. All they do, like literally, they just sit there, gang stalk, whine, and complain. Like, bro, worry about you, bro. Y'all is barely getting by, bro. Talk about it, man. A real talk. That's why I can't stand that. Can't you? Isn't that like the number one thing? Can't nobody stand when people act like things are going on that ain't going on, and they more focused on you. Like that's the thing I don't get. Like, yeah, you want. Like that's crazy, bro. You all think people put up with that? I don't. Like, what you looking at? Worry about you. Got a bad problem, bro. It's crazy. At least this is lighter today, so I'm not carrying something so heavy it's unbelievable. I can barely move. feel me? But yeah, like I said, it's hard work, man. You think it's easy? It's hard work. I said it's hard work making something this pretty look like a bat. Basketball movie with Cindy Dean, Wesley Snipes, and that other one. What the hell is his name? Woody Harrelson. I never really liked him. He's kind of weird. He's all right. He's him. He's an actor. You know, that's what's so weird to me. Like, yeah, like the creepiest people. Y'all society, y'all so backwards. I don't know how you see things, but y'all under demonic hypnosis, you act like it's normal. The creepier they are, you act like it's normal. I've been looking at some of these relationships. I've been looking at the man and the dude. There is no man, but the dude and the girl, and I'm like, what in the hell happened there? But that's the thing. Y'all under demonic hypnosis as a planet, and y'all fools don't even understand it. That's exactly why you move like that. See, what you don't care is I already escaped the matrix and left this world. I'm staring at the world through my rear view. That's what Pac was talking about. We ain't even here no more. We're like, real talk. We walking around here, but we not here, man. We on a different plane and dimension than y'all. I'm transcending time when I walk. Everything I do, I'm transcending time. Literally. I'm being honest with you. It's a real thing. It's a real concept. See, these folks, your priorities are way mixed. Way misconstrued, way messed up, man. You should be focused on getting powerful. Power. Real power. To be focused on the real knowledge. But you're not. Y'all's priorities messed up. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to taste that popsicle. They're so good, bro. I tasted one. I couldn't believe it. I was like, my mouth is happy. Like, real talk, like, dude, they're them, you know what, pops. Dude, they are fantastic. Grandtastic. There's a guy in Austin, he used to say that he was homeless. He'd say, Grandtastic. There's some characters in Austin, man, that are funny as hell. Like, that was the thing when I was like living in the arch and all that. Them fools would have me laughing, man. They took care of me, man. I got along with pretty much everyone, man. All the older folks like me. And I'm just real young at heart, so I'd be running around having fun, clowning around, joking. I had a good time in there. You know? It was just, it's very unsanitary, which can happen anywhere, but it was just really bad in there. It was bad. Really bad. And then I gotta go. I have problems with it twice. But there's good people over there, man. There's some good people in there, seriously. You know what I mean? Generally, people were pretty chill. Every now and then you get one weirdo. But it is what it is, man. I remember that one guy, he was like, just like these people. Like, the thing is, like, they're slow. I've realized, like, I understand who I'm dealing with now. I'm dealing with some slow folks. I'm dealing with actual homeless folks. That's why, because they have a poverty mindset. They're impoverished mentally.
Hold up.
But yeah, your mentality, your attitude really will measure your latitude. How am I doing on time today? It's only going to be 6 p.m. That's good timing.
Sorry, Frost. We're here not paying attention, zoning out.
That's good timing. I'm going to have me a popsicle. Chill out, probably upload some videos, eat some peanut butter or something. I got some ham. Like I said, man, it is what it is. I don't know. Folks didn't help me today yet. I don't know if they'll come through, but like I said, that phone plan is going to go out at midnight, so it's going to suck. But see what happens. Like I said, I got to wait for my money. It's probably not going to be here tomorrow. It might be the next day. I don't know. And that's if I can even check, because I got to get in Wi-Fi if the plan goes out if I don't pay it. I'm pretty close, but I need a little bit more money.
Go get my vape.
Do you have to, or you already did?
I already did.
No,
So I didn't answer right away. I seen you pulled me up, but I was in the other room looking.
I
for-
did. Like I said, we're sitting here zoning out, listening to him drone on, and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no problem.
$20-$30 at least. I wish my check would just come in tomorrow, but I don't know. I made it at least. That's the main thing. I made it. Whether I get the phone paid at some point is kind of irrelevant, I guess. At this point, it's not irrelevant. It's important, but I actually made it, man. Like, bank account should be good. I'm gonna get my check, and then it's a wrap. I mean, then I see just got to go back to the drawing board, like I tell you all to do, and just got to reevaluate and see where we at with everything, and if I'm going to keep going, or I got to see what God tells me to do, what He's going to show me. I'm getting tired, man. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I get renewed energy every day, but this is all strength from God. But they told me today, God spoke to me. He said, "You're ready." I did it. 10th readings, divine confirmation on your community wall. God speaks right to me in front of y'all and said, what was it? Oh, he said most people don't make it to this far. Most people don't get to this level.
God damn, he's
Most
fucking
people,
dumb.
I know nobody can get to this level. I guess
What
that's
level?
what
Walking
they
down the fucking street dressed as Batman?
Shamrock,
It's ridiculous.
you're not at that park on your hands in a roughly 75-degree angle pose with your little skinny ankles.
But I am
there.
sitting in a California King, just finished DoorDash in an air-conditioned fucking house that we own. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
I
just-
may not be able to stand on my fucking head, but hey, I think I'm doing a lot better than that hobo. Sorry, Frosty. Go ahead.
I just finished eating, Joey. Just had some barbecue, and I hope you're thirsty because I'm drinking a San Pellegrino right now.
Oh, nice.
Get out of my chat. Quit flexing your barbecue.
They mean like Jesus Christ got to this level. That's about it. I don't think anybody else
Pause
could.
it for just a second. The whole thing about Jesus Christ, okay? I mean, and this isn't my opinion, this is what they wrote, and they say he was all about being poor. Okay? Who do you think he's going to make fucking rich? He came for poor people. He came for sinners, stupid. And I'm not preaching to anybody. I'm just, saying what the Bible says. Joey?
I really
Don't think.
My only hope is that it turns out the same for Joey as it did for Jesus.
Yeah.
don't. But I did. I'm graduating.
Oh,
spiritual
also,
levels
one more
while
thing,
y'all
babe.
work.
Please pause it. And Joey, you need to read. I mean, Jesus kind of looked down on people with money. I mean, look what he did to the people in the church, the money lenders, and like that. That was like the one time Jesus got mad, like real mad in the Bible. Go read it, Joey. Since you want to live by it.
Bold of you to assume he can read.
Read about
since you wanna
man-made
live by it.
systems, man-made schools, man-made doctrines, man-made.
Doctrine. He
What
says
the fuck is a doctron?
it's a doctrine, but only if you don't know how to pronounce it.
A fucking doc.
Oh!
A
Sorry,
doctrine.
something was on me. Something was on me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
No, fuck that. If something's on me, I'm screaming too.
I'm like lighting my joint. I look over and I see black wings and on my hand. I'm all, ugh.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yep.
I just want a little puff.
Maybe.
Eight
Well,
books.
maybe he does.
Man-made nonsense, man-made diplomas, man-made trophies. Look what they give you at the VH1 Awards, little fake trophies. See, we transcend all of you folks. We're better than all of you. Yeah, we're above you. Yeah. What do you mean? That's why these folks so fazed by me, because they're like, he doesn't draw his validation from all these little knickknacks and nonsense. He draws his
Knickknacks
validation
and
from God and
paddywhacks.
himself.
Give your dogs
What
a
the
bone.
hell? That's such a big deal, right? so out of character, so unheard of to just believe in
Absolutely
yourself. Imagine a world
does
like that.
judge himself off his trinkets. He
Yes.
flexes his trinkets all the time.
I know. 5:30 on my wrist. God, I'm pissed. Shut up, you fucking knick-knack hobo.
Did you hear him a minute ago, Frost, before you came up? Where he was talking about how his family used to keep him in a closet.
No, what?
What?
You didn't hear it either?
I must have zoned out.
Yeah, he's like, when I was a little kid, and I remember I'd be playing in my toys, and they kept me in this small room. It may have been a closet. I don't know. It was big enough for me, but it was pretty small.
Oh my god, I would never wish harm on a child, but seeing in this case that it's very specifically him as a child.
Yeah. Fuck you, Joey. 5:30 on my wrist.
I
They
love your
used
childhood trauma,
They
Joey.
used
Let's
to keep him.
get it.
They used to keep him in a forgetting room, so it was nice.
Joey, by the way, that watch don't tell time. It ain't worth a dime. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Some free lyrics.
hmm
That's your new world.
From someone
Such a
that knows
huge
how to
deal,
rap,
right?
Joey.
Okay, come on, bro. Such a big deal to believe in yourself. That's why none of these folks will ever be anyone. Nobody will remember their name. They will never make it anywhere in anything because you have no belief in yourself. You have no self-worth. You have no self-value. You have no self-love. Or you have malignant self-love, which ain't self-love. It's disgusting. So it is what it is. That's the truth. That's reality. Y'all need a reality check.
I've already
Like I said,
accrued my reality check. It's due tomorrow.
How did I get here? Faith. There you go. See, I have nothing to prove to any of you. I have nothing to prove, period. I just walk my walk with God. But my
God,
faith,
now that
my
he's
faith has been
religious,
tested.
I hate him so
And wait,
much more.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
ways you couldn't even imagine right in front of you. And you see I keep going. That's what this is about.
Where'd he go?
He's still just walking, but he's
You know, talking is
contemplating.
one thing.
He's being reflective in his walk with Jesus.
Oh, I see. I see.
Talk is cheap, but to live it, it's a whole nother ball game.
And he has to walk with Jesus because Jesus won't buy him a bicycle.
Power. That's what I'm working on, learning how to speak and manifest. I've done it before, but I think I underestimated the power of it. But God is much more powerful. God is always the answer, man. Like I said, I don't really do much talking. I'm the Batman. I just go to
Too
work.
much talking.
That's why we have to work in shifts to cover your bullshit.
Yeah. It takes a
get
whole
busy.
team.
But yeah, like I said, I just can't wait to see the look on people's faces when they see me rolling around on motorcycles, bat pods, and everything, and tanks and Batmobiles, and they see
Tanks.
dude ain't-
Oh yeah, he's been looking into tanks. You hadn't heard that?
You mean tank tops? Because I mean,
No. First of all, that would be tube tops. Shamrock. You know,
yeah,
he likes
okay.
it.
He does like shopping in the ladies section. But yeah, he's like, I've been looking into, getting tanks, something off road, that I could drive into New York because there's a lot of off roading in New York.
Yeah.
playing, he's the real thing. Well, you already know that. But now you get to see a little bit, probably not all the action, but you'll get to see me cruising around and all that. Once God blesses me and gives me money and resources to do it all. I'm telling you, like, I just reached a milestone. God told me today, you're ready.
You're
This
ready
is
for
what
the
we work for. Yeah, I've been trained by God. And it's crazy the timing because I performed the lift today pretty much as good as it's going to get. For the first time in my eyes, I've gotten to that level. I feel like that's like the end level. Like I did it. And that's why it's part of it. It's a lot of it's mental, spiritual, emotional, but the timing is just uncanny. You can't, it's real because he said it today. It only got said today. Said, you're ready. I'm ready, folks. I'm ready for what God has planned. I'm ready for New York.
No, no, no. No, you ain't. You're gonna die in New York. I can't wait.
I want to
Please
go to New York. Steve, I want to be Batman in New York.
oh my
We'll
god.
see. Yeah, I don't understand. I have pictures I look at. Like I put a lot of thought into this, man. Like I
I have pictures I look at. That's his training. He looks at pictures.
imagine, I envision myself in New York, Gotham. You know, climbing buildings, flying over the city. Like I literally envision.
He's
Doesn't
daydreaming.
exist.
That's training, Frost.
Is Gotham a city? It's a made up city.
It's based on New York, but yeah, it's a made up.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
kind of like Metropolis. I think is Chicago. The Superman.
Where's the Hall of Justice then?
Which
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile,
I
back
don't
in the Hall of
understand it when I
Justice.
envision it.
Is that Washington or what?
I don't know. I would assume it would probably be New York too, because it's like where the UN and everything is.
Bean has a shirt on today that I've never
I've always
seen,
had that gift.
and I know that I had to be the one that buy it for her.
Hmm.
And it says on it 90% cotton, 10% dog hair. I was like, "Where'd you get that?" She's all out of my drawer. I'm
I
like,
don't
"Oh, I've never seen that."
You might have to flip those, but yeah, it's true.
Envisioning, and then I create it. And you know, you folks, I just can't wait to see the look on y'all's face. These folks are really going to flip right around the corner. Like when God gives
I
me
can't
all
wait to
this
see your
money,
face with frosted tones.
you're going to see it all come to life. I'm going to create.
Great.
Hey, yo, Sneed!
Yeah.
My own wings.
You know,
I'm gonna
let's
be
see how
trying to
fast
fly.
you run on those bat legs.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 clap.
Because
in
for
front of
every
you.
Tone Space can just take one step and be where you at running, buddy. That
And when I
motherfucker.
have the money, I can just pick places to
Jolly
do it
Green
at.
Giant.
I don't care about how your society feels about it. I have to pick places, and I literally got to start flying. I have to teach myself how to do it. It reminds me of what my dad did
Oh,
when I got
shut
scared
the
of the
fuck up.
baseball.
That was a piece of
It's
shit. God damn, sorry. I
It
just had to
reminds
say
me of what my dad did. What, when he crashed and died?
that. Yeah.
called
Yeah,
it
do
ball
that.
headed.
Bat wings.
That was, yeah, it's kind of like flying, I guess.
And I told y'all what happened, you know, with tennis balls and all that, and he got the fear out of me, where I wasn't scared anymore through that.
By
That was
abusing
very
you,
direct.
you're
By
an
throwing
idiot.
shit at your head. I mean, I would love to step in and help you with that.
Yeah, we could keep that up for you if you like.
Do you have a fear of bottles or bricks or small rocks?
Yeah, fucking D
You know, he
batteries.
didn't play no games, and it's the same way when I fly. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna remind me of my dad. I know he's with me in spirit. He's gonna teach me, you know, because
Shut
I
up,
mean,
Robo.
I have to try to construct the
Yeah,
wings myself. It just has to be like a structure, like a suspension system that can carry my body weight. And I have to be able to, like,
Hi, Blue. Hi,
not so
Cooter.
much flap them, but like
I heard you.
I can imagine Joey trying to flap his arms and fly.
Oh my God,
glide.
that's the best visual.
Maybe flap a little too, but to be able to glide, like,
way to the ground.
Ah! Flap, 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 flap.
for y'all to think that that's not possible, I think that's funny. You know, that's the thing with the society. You're so content, satisfied being mediocre, that you don't understand these concepts are extremely possible. You know, I got to have a large wingspan. I'm gonna look like a big bat, like a big eagle.
I can't wait till you try that shit.
Joey, lots of things are possible, but here's the key is that if they were that easy, they would have been done by somebody other than a homeless
Babe,
vagrant.
play this. It's in the private chat. Play it.
Oh God, he hit hard.
Oh, that's great.
Because God talks to me, but
Joey's legs would
anything that
break
you
off if
send
he
will
did that.
is that, man. All these other folks are nobody in the world. That's the truth.
Two little breadsticks.
You know what I mean? So I think it's so funny. I'm not trying to catch up to you. Y'all trying to catch up to me. See, all this every day, y'all go to, half of y'all go to these jobs that you were handed because we're down here, right? And you don't look like me and you don't pose that you know what because you ain't no real man or woman, right? All that nonsense every day going to work. And yet all y'all are still playing catch up with me because I hustle forward, not backward. That's the point. And I work harder than all y'all. Like I said, I think we're going to keep getting the money up on here. I think you're going to see some results tonight from it, honestly. I think when it
I think you're
improves
gonna be
today, I think you might see
so
quite a
pissed
bit of
off
money.
on your birthday
For
tomorrow. It's
talk.
gonna be great.
Reason being,
Great.
I got some good views yesterday again. I always do. So it is what it is, and I don't think they all accrued yet. So, by the way, the check. Let me check real quick. Hold on.
Hold on, let me count. I ran out of fingers. Hang on. Gotta
The
start
check
over.
is already over $62.
Wow.
Thought we
Bye.
were higher than that, but I guess that's decent. But it'll accrue.
That means you're not getting it next month either, Joey, because you're.
That means I can pay my phone bill and have 7 whole dollars in my pocket.
You're only 10 days away from next month, and you're not going to get another 40, I can guarantee you.
More today. The goal is we got to get it over 70. And then, like I said, the goal I'm going for, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not, but God, right? I believe it's possible. I've never done it before like this, not this quick. But it's the 20th. And see, that's the issue too with the phone. That's why, like, if the phone plan is not paid for, I can't really make my money, and I'd have to go upload the videos through Wi-Fi somewhere, and it would be a huge issue. But we'll try to figure it out. But that's why I need a bike. I got the phone holder. Just got to get this business rolling again, where I got everything I need, and I got some money in the bank, and we will make a fool of the penguin together. But yeah, $62 over already. Goal is to get to 70. We're at the 20th, so I don't know.
Why is the goal just to get 70? If he doesn't get a payout unless it's over 100.
I have no idea.
It's good business sense.
Maybe somehow, if I went hard somehow and things come together, please God help it to come together. You know, maybe I could get over $100 before the end of the month. That way I could have another $100 something check come this next month, and I don't have to worry. But if not, either way, if not, I'll just build that check up higher and higher this next month, and then it'll come the month after. But that's way too long. That's the issue. See, I keep getting caught in between because they don't want to be fair. They just pay me and compensate me right. I'm doing thousands of views. I could get over $100. So I'm at 62 right now. Pretty decent. We got about 10 days left, maybe 11 in the month, I think. I don't know. I'd have to just try to go hard and figure it out. I guess I got to film the videos and get in Wi-Fi if I have to tomorrow, if I'm able to do it all. I'm pretty tired, man. I don't know if I might just take the day off and quit for now and give up. I don't know. I'm tired. God told me I'm ready. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. At one point, they were telling me you don't have to do so much. They tell me to rest and stuff, but right now, I never really stopped. I never felt like I could do that. I felt like I have to keep going. You know.
You know, Joey, just a little aside. Most people who have mansions also have Wi-Fi. Just saying.
Got me in amazing shape. I'll tell you that much. I'm trained better than anybody in the world. So just try to keep.
It's weird that you have to leave your mansion and take a bus into town to reach Wi-Fi at a McDonald's.
Pushing. But yeah, I don't know. That would be prime time if I could help. If y'all could help me and get the phone bill paid today before midnight somehow. If y'all can send enough money, please. I need like $20-$30 at least. If you could do that somehow, that would help me a ton, man. I'm gonna say at least like 35, really to 40. Really about $40 is what I need, but anything that you send will help. Anybody out there, if you can help me do this, it'd be major. I mean, like prime time would be get the phone bill paid, right? And then I'd be able to see everything come in, get my check, right? And then if I could like get donations to get me a little bicycle
A little
with thicker
bicycle.
tires so it'll
You
last
Just a
goddamn
little
from the
one.
pawn
dumbass.
shop or wherever. I don't care where it's from, as long as it works.
I'm gonna get like a plastic big wheel with like the long flag pole on it, a little orange flag at the top, so you can go big wheeling down the road.
You know what I mean? It runs. That's all that matters. But that would be prime time. That way I could just have my phone holder there, put my phone in, and start rolling. You know, not saying that I would necessarily want to go all the way over there, but I'm about tired of that too. But we'll see. I guess it just depends on how I feel that day. You know, I don't know. Out here, that's really all I need. I just need a bicycle. All mine are messed up. And I could take an inner tube for the other one, but that's a lot of work.
That's
Then
a
I
lot of
gotta
work.
No,
bring
it's
it to the
not
dude
though,
and my friend.
Joey. It's not. I fixed my own bike tires at like fucking 8 or 9 years old.
Ah,
What are you doing?
exactly.
It's a lot of work though, Frost.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Takes like tools and knowledge and shit. Just it's too much.
And then he's got to put them in, and I don't have any guarantee that it's going to work. You know, I don't know if there's other stuff broken on the bike. That's why I don't do that. That's why I always just try
How do you not know? It's a bike. You look at it. There's like 3-4 parts.
to get new stuff. That's what y'all don't talk about and don't want to acknowledge and recognize and get. It's pretty simple. Everything I do is right. I just can't believe I came this far, man. But I don't know. I could just take it easy and just give up. Ugh. You know, it's not giving up, but it's just I
I could give up. It's not giving up.
deserve a break. I'm tired, but we'll see what I want to do. I don't know. You know, that's really why I go so hard, because I would like to. I wish that I could get this check accrued, get my phone bill paid, get a bicycle, and then be able to just chill for a minute. And like I would just take like a day off and probably get right back to it. I love what I do, but that's all. I just want a little bit of time to chill, where I don't feel like I gotta have the hustle and bustle of all this. You know, but it inspires me because I mean I am accruing some capital and some money from it. So I don't know. That's why I don't want to stop. You know, because I'm trying to get all this money and save all this. I'm gonna save every dime. I'm gonna be investing again too. I don't care if it's little stocks. I don't care. I'm gonna be trying to invest, and that's what I got to do. Build up the capital as we go here, and I'm just starting everything over again. God's gonna show me the way, and that's all. You know, that's the thing. If I could just get the rotation with the income and the money through all this and possibly hard work that nobody else would have done, and everything I've been through, if I could just get that going, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because then I can just keep investing, put a little something to the side, and then I'm working and investing and putting money to the side. And then before you know it, at some point here, I'll have enough together where I can travel and go where I want and do what I want to do. Feel me? That's the point. I want to do it where I'm not struggling. See, that's what makes sense. But I don't know. I think God is just going to bless me. I think it's going to come out of that. As a matter of fact, there was a reading again today, said the same thing, that it was going to come out of nowhere. Said it's all going to work out in your favors. He already told me. He already gave me the life confirmation, right? Which y'all don't get. God be telling me. That's why I'm always able to stop the Joker and the villains, because God talks to me. I'm God's angel, God's soldier. So it is what it is. Oh, and it's all real. Believe that. I live up to my name. So, oh man, I am tired. Today I'm worn out. Not gonna lie. I'm glad he said you ready today, man, because I'm tired, bro. I really just want to stop. I'm exhausted all around. Being Batman is hard, bro. Need a break. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get the money in rotation. Like I'd like to get where at least I can. I don't know.
See, when he says being Batman is hard, now I'm not believing him because he thinks changing bicycle tires is hard.
Get me like a suit, and that's the thing. I need to invest, man. I know it because start investing again, even small, real small, $1 at a time, $5 at a time, whatever I can put away. It'll get me where I can get these things again and do it all because I'm doing it all by myself, but I'm doing it with God. Doing the impossible is what y'all don't get. I'm earning every dime of my money. Most you can do that. All y'all know how to do is just go to a job. No, and go to work. Right, and then you make money and you live above your means and you throw it all away on nonsense. I go to work,
Like Batman masks?
right? And I'm working on building my empire in my own business. Yeah, I may not make as much money as any of you yet, but I mean, that's kind of arguable even anyway. And I'm in a better position with all that because I hustle forwards. That's the thing.
How? How are you in a better position? You have nothing.
I don't need as much. I don't. So, God told me it's going to work in my favor. It will. God said it. It will be done. Dude, I can barely walk, bro. I'm tired today. Like, I can
Just keep in mind he's doing better than any of us. So
Mhm.
feel it. You can hear it. Uh, see, I think it's easy. You think it's easy being Batman, but it's not. Because sometimes the truth isn't enough. Sometimes people need to see their faith rewarded.
Joey, the problem is you conflate being Batman with being a useless piece of shit. Being Batman is not hard. Being a useless piece of shit is hard, and it should be.
Mhm.
So, blah, blah, blah with the dogs.
Blah 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 with the
Because
dog.
he can handle it. Because he's not a hero. He's more than a hero. He's the Dark Knight, the protector of Gotham. That's right. I am Batman. And Batman is exhausted. All right. I'll talk to you peasants later. All right. Thank you, commoners. Yeah. I am vengeance.
Exhausted.
I am Batman, and Batman is exhausted and broke. Well, it sounds like he's tired, so I'm thinking maybe that'll be it for a few hours.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe Joey can lay under his palm tree and take a little nap.
Yeah. He'll be manic in probably about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, see, yesterday he had the bomb pops. We had a little bit of a sugar rush, I think.
Oh my god. He's like a 10-year-old.
I know, but he couldn't call them bomb pops because he was afraid to say bomb, so he called them like,
You know what, Pops?
yeah, you know what, pops, popsicles. That man's exhausted.
That's great.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up here.
All right. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you for joining us. Blue, Halfwit, Shekels, Downrange, Connie, everybody else that was joining us in chat. Thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you later.